Good morning, everybody. Painblade back here again from Server 1, representing ISC. You know how we do. It's going to be the intro every time. I want to welcome everybody to the new update, and as well as the new banner. If you have been watching my videos, and you did by chance watch the 120k, you do know I actually ended up pulling a 4-star Deidara, and I'm actually going to be showcasing him today. I've been working pretty hard on getting him up. Now he's not 5, I wish he was, but you know, we're really close. And with this new Flashback Genealogy event that's underway right now for the next 13 days, we are going to be definitely getting him to 5 throughout the week, and hopefully to 6 by the time this event is over. So what I want to do, guys, I want to do something a little different today. I know I've been showing you my showcase, you know, going through the list, artwork, link bonuses, skill sets, gear, etc. And then I've been showing you an arena match. But right now what I want to do is actually I want to show you the same things, but show you the Flashback Genealogy, the last rank, the 9,999 rank, and then, or sorry, the 999,000 rank mission, the last one, which gives you a ton of rewards, and then also show you the arena match live, so we can do it together. So I'm not skipping it. You guys can see a few, maybe we can watch 1 or 2 of them, and if people are into that, we can continue going that way, so let me know in the comments. If you're not, I can continue what I was doing before, where I'll do my matches and then I'll just pick a random one and we can watch it together. I just want to give a shout out to YK Lee, Famon, and Rainer from ISC, those 2 gentlemen, and everybody else in ISC for letting me know how the last event for the Genealogy worked. And we'll go through that together, guys, and you guys can check out the rewards. So let's jump in, see what we got. Alright, so we're going to go into my dude here, Deidara. There we go. Yeah, I've got him up to a pretty decent level. So I am the first ranked right now for our server. So as you can see here, I've got him 86 out of 200. Now I did have 9 more, but I used the 9 to actually get his limit break up. So let's go through his kit. Actually, no, sorry, I apologize, guys. That's not what we're doing. We're going to go back. Let's go through his artwork. Right, so I don't have the 5 special, and when I do get it, I can show you guys what it looks like. But as you can see right here, he's got his usual bird bombs. You know, his nasty ass fingers with palms with tongues in them. As you guys do know, he eats those clays and creates bomb art out of them. So he's a pretty cool character, super explosive, no pun intended there, and overall just a really cool attitude. So this is a really good depiction of his confidence and his cockiness. Link bonuses. Let's go through that. So to get the most out of him, you're going to need Sasuke Uchiha Hebi and Sasori for his attack. Now Sasori is part of this event, so that's easy enough to get. If you don't manage to pull for him, guys, you guys can use your Shinobi coins that they gave you. Like they gave you 500, and actually get him out of the Shino coin exchange. Now Sasuke Hebi, he's been around for a very long time. Hopefully you do have him. If not, you know, he is a UR, a little harder to get, of course. The one below that, you're going to need Orochimaru and Kabuto. Now, both are farmable, so you should be able to eventually get this if you have the Deidara. So that will give you defense 20%. And then lastly, you need Haku and Zabuza for the HP bonus. Now, honestly, I find all of these, besides the Sasori one, strange. I don't know how they all connect. But you know what? I mean, Orochimaru obviously connects because he used to be part of Akatsuki. But he hasn't been for a very long time. So I guess they had to kind of link him to something, but you think they link him to people he's fought before. But anyway, it is what it is. So that's what you guys need to get the link bonuses, the most out of him, right? So he's got the 3 attack, defense, and HP. Now, surprisingly enough, a lot of people didn't think he was going to be a T unit, but he is a T unit. He's actually going to be meta for sure, in my opinion, and I'll go through the kit and explain why he's so fantastic. And I'll even show you the future team composition video that I want to do revolving him. So I'll show you what team I want to build around him and why. So first off, he's a T unit, so his HP is going to be insanely high. As you can see, it is fairly high. It's at 161,000. His attack is actually pretty good, being at 271,000. If we go back to another T here, let's compare Karin, I guess, would be the next T here. See, her HP is very similar, but her attack is much lower. So he definitely is a better attacker, and he's built that way. Let's go back to there, and you can see he's lower in power even. So, and his defense is actually pretty decent too. So he can take a few hits, and his speed is not bad. He's fairly mid-grade speed. He's not super fast for a UR. Excuse me, he's not super slow. He's very mid, so you will have to invest some speed into him. And he does have a 2-man tribe with Sasori, but that's the only tribe that he currently has, right? So let's jump into his skill set, guys. All right, so skill, C3. Now, deals damage to all active members and lower defense for all enemies inflicted with a status effect for the rest of the battle. with a fixed chance to stun enemies and boost allies' critical rate for 2 turns. This is an insane move. First off, if anybody has a status effect on them, he lowers their defense by 33.3%. Now, status effects, guys, can be anything. It could be paralyze, it could be stun, it could be confuse, it could be attack down, it could be defense down as well, right? I mean, he'll just add to it. It doesn't stack, I don't think, but it is considered that. They can have damage rate down, guard rate down. I mean, anything is considered a status effect as long as it's a debuff on the enemy. So this will lower their defense as well. Also, 15% chance to stun, which is very similar to Sasuke Kirin and Tenten. But the crazy part is he boosts all allies crit rate by 33.3%. And that is the key, guys. And I will show you why that's key, because when you build a crit team around him, he is going to make that team hit so hard. But he also complements this with his next move, right? So his next move, Don't You Dare Rest on Your Laurels, actually ends up lowering critical suppression rate for 2 turns. Now, if you guys don't understand how crit rate works, so you get a fixed amount of crit rate, and then the bonus that he gives is 33.3%. So you add your crit rate to that percentage, and that's how much you will crit on the enemy. Now, if the enemy has crit suppression guard up, that means whatever guard up they have subtracts from your total crit rate. So let's say you have 50% crit and they have 25% crit suppression. Your crit now will be 25% on that enemy because they do half of yours. But what Sasori brings to the table is he actually lowers the crit rate suppression, so making it even harder for them to block your crits. Now, that's super important. A lot of people think 100% crit is always going to be a crit all the time, but that's not true. Keep in mind, crit suppression does exist, and it does take away from your percentage. So 100% is not always guaranteed. You should be aiming for 115% or 120% if you're making a full crit team, okay? So this actually helps continue that damage and stops crit suppression guard up from kicking in. So a very important skill, and you actually, with him, you want to get the third skill maxed up, so this goes off as often as possible, especially with the crit team. All right, so super cool move. It complements the first one very well. Of course, he being a T unit with a T unit that with a UR, he's going to get HP increase L. As you can see here, I don't have it maxed out, unfortunately, but we're going to put a couple into it now. There we go. And then Art is an explosion. Now this one also increases crit damage rate, crit damage in general. So that is crazy, guys. So you're getting crit rate up, which gives you more chance to crit. You're getting crit suppression down for the enemy, which gives, again, more chance to crit and lowers their crit rate guard up, and also gives you crit damage. So this man is built for a crit team. He is like the ultimate meta crit team. So Kakashi, Neji, Hinata, Rock Lee, Sasuke, Hebi, like these guys are going to hit so much harder because you have him on your team. So this is what makes him meta, guys. It's not like he is the hardest hitting character now. He just brings so much potential to your team that it's undeniable that he is going to be the best buff support character in the game, including a stun, right? So that's what makes him so incredible. So definitely, guys, if you have him, do not hesitate. Get him up and try to get him to 4 stars with this new event, because you can, number one, and number two, he's just that much better with it, right? So that's that. As you can see here, gear, I've got him to 60 for most, except for the last one. I am going to be working on him to 74 maybe first. It'll be my first 74 character, but we'll get to that eventually. Scrolls and Talisman, as usual, you guys know I do my 30 and 30. And then Vitality, I've put a little bit of Vitality into 7, so he survives a little longer in Arena. But this is the one you guys really want to do, because you want his second crit suppression thing to go off as often as possible, right? So that always affects the second skill. And then lastly, his first one is the usual Chakra plus 75 upon allies defeat, and then receive 3/4 of that when you defeat the enemy. All right, guys, so what I want to do now is I actually want to jump into the Flashback Genealogy instead of the Arena. So let's go into that. And a lot of you have been concerned because the level for the last event is 99999, right? So again, shout out to YK Lee and the rest of the guys at ISC to give me the feedback here. So it is only Deidara and Sasori in this stage, and all you need to apparently do is bring all of your A's and nuke them down. So let's do that. Let's go in and see how many A's we have. So what I might do, guys, here is I might just create another team. I've got A. Let's remove a couple of these guys and bring in a team full of A's. So what else do I have here for A's that I can bring? I mean, I guess I could bring Boruto, but I don't even think that's necessary. They are T, so I don't want to bring Naruto Kage. Let's do Boruto here. And you know what? Mama Sasuke's fine where she's at. And you know what? I'm gonna bring. You know what? No. You know what? Wait, let's bring Deidara. Let's bring him into his own. Let's bring him into his own battle. All right. You know this team looks pretty good. I'm gonna keep Gara in there for the protection aspect of it, but let's give this a go, guys, and see how it is. So let's make sure that we are going to be able to do this. Do not auto this, guys. Apparently, what I'm being told is just do it for the first time, and then you can skip afterwards. And the goal here is just to kill the two as fast as possible, obviously, and CC them as much as you can, right? So here we go. So first, I think we're going to focus on Sasori. Let's get him out. And as you guys can see, the actual opponent has speed here. So don't think you're coming in with a 10 or 30 speed. You've been doing this event, I'm sure, at this point to this extent. So you know they have speed. And it just keeps increasing per level. Alright, so let's see if we can take these guys down. And if I don't, guys, I will be sacrificing a turn here. Just so I can get this down and show you the video. Hopefully I do kill them this turn. I don't see it being a problem, but you never know, right? RNG does play a big factor in these games. So there we go. That's pretty much a win. I don't see us losing at this point, but hey, again, RNG always plays a factor, guys. So as you can see here, I don't have a tribe set up. I'm going to stick with co-op here. I'm actually going to be making a video for Arena eventually showing that I believe personally that co-op in PvP, not PvE, I should have brought a tribe here, but in PvP, that having a non-tribe team is better. And when I do my video, guys, I'll explain to you why I believe in that. Hopefully it does help you guys who are struggling with tribes versus no tribes. But I've done some extensive battles and put together quite a bit of data to show that tribes, especially three-man tribes, can be a pretty big cripple to your success in Arena. And again, we'll talk about that when we get there, but I will be making a video about it, guys, so just look out for that when it comes out. Let's hope we paralyze him here. And then what I might do, guys, here is okay, we got this. This is an easy battle. Oh, no, I didn't finish it. What do we get? Ah, that sucks. Okay. Well, you know what? That's not a bad reward. So what I'm going to do there, guys, I'm going to stop that. So it just showed you how it works. You get X amount of turns to kill them both. I failed there, unfortunately, so and that's okay. I'll go back and finish it up later on. That's an A. I was just one move short. But that's essentially it right there, guys. So that's the battle. So after that, let's jump into Arena. So what I might do, actually, guys, just give me a sec here. I'm going to go back in here, sell those froggies, get that gold. And what I'll be doing later too is with this gold, guys, is going back in and giving awakening treatments to all my shinobi. I have so many that I need to get to level 7 that it's going to be pretty much put towards that. But for this specifically, I actually just want to get his last skill up and maybe his gear maxed. So let's get this to 67 and then max this out. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, that's okay. So that's it. Let's jump into Arena, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you my team. So this is the team that I currently have for my main group. Oh, no, that's not it. Sorry. This is it right here. So this is my main team. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Deidara in, but I'm going to take somebody specifically out. I'm going to take out adult Sasuke because I feel like he brings the least amount of utility to my group. So let's add him in. And then I just want to show you the team I want to eventually build. Right? I want to build this team around Deidara. Everyone here is a crit buffer, whether it's for rate or damage. So Neji gives everybody chakra, plus gives everybody crit damage and boosts crit rate. Rock Lee does crit up and crit damage for himself. Hinata does crit up and crit damage for herself. Hebi does crit damage himself. Kakashi does crit damage himself. And Gaara is there for defense. And of course, the Deidara there is to buff everybody. So this team here is going to be insane for damage, guys, once I get it ready. And I will showcase it to you one day. And Kirin's here for specifically damage rate down, so I hit harder, and of course for the fact that he does his 15% damage to Ds, because a lot of these are As, and I need somebody here to take out tanks, right? So Kirin is my tank killer. So this team, I believe, is going to be insanely good. So I will be focusing on this team, and then I will showcase it to you guys just so you see how successful it is. But for now, we're going to stick to Team 1. And let's actually jump into one arena match at least. And let's showcase him in an arena match. And what I'll do is I'll just show you the one. And then from there, I'll probably just do my own and skip the rest of them. But let's see what happens. Okay, we happen to be fighting Luck. As you can see, he keeps getting better. Check my rewards. I'm pretty sure I was first yesterday. Yes, so I see yesterday's rank 1. So we're going to go there. Now, the goal is to be 66904. Honestly, it may not happen today, but let's give it a go. We're actually going to watch this fight together, guys. So let's see what happens. All right. So I usually have Team 7 Tribe. Again, I am trying to prove that you don't need a tribe to be successful in PvP. So I'm hoping this video does that. At least it's a good start to show you. And again, the reason why I believe that you don't need a tribe, guys, is because the cripple of having a tribe in an arena fight is if you ever get stunned or paralyzed or killed, you lose an entire turn rather than co-op where you at least get 2 characters to still go. So tribes can be very powerful, but they can also be very, very crippling, right? So that's kind of my mentality behind it. And again, I plan to prove that. So let's see who we got next. Perfect. Let's slow this down and show what he does. Attack up, damage rate up. So let's see if he does his crit suppression move. He does not have it. Okay, so that's okay. So he does give everybody the crit chance up. Okay, so you can see his damage for a single target is not the greatest. I'm gonna fast forward this. And he again has buffed everybody's crit damage up. So just keep that in mind. So everyone that's gonna be doing crits like Heavy here is gonna be hitting a lot harder with his. Nice. I'd rather have that paralyzed than have a kill, so that worked out really well, guys. Okay, so let's see a couple deaths here, hopefully. So now you see how much a paralyzed can cripple or a stun can cripple an opponent. They now have 1 less tri bar than I do. Tamari's gonna die here. My Yura Naruto hits really hard. I mean, and I don't have a really strong one in comparison to a lot of people out there. There's some people who are like the 70Ks now for Naruto's. And let's just see here. Let's see if they do a co-op tribe. And I'm hoping they do this. Well, they will, obviously. So, and this is great because I've got two AoE stunners here with Mama Sakura and Deidara, and I've got 1 A killer. So let's see what happens. We'll get a ton of damage here, I'm assuming. So I'm hoping Naruto here hits. I'm gonna slow this down for you guys. Perfect. So we know Naruto's gonna die. At least we hope he's gonna die. Alright, so somebody hopefully will get stunned. We have a ton of stuns here, so it's all AoE. If nobody does with this one, that's okay. We still have a chance there. Now, as you see my Mama Sakura video, you do know that she does attack down for the opponent with her AoE stun as well, so that's a fantastic move. And then this should kill 2, 3. Oh wow, there you go. See, and that's what I mean right there, guys. So no tribe required, right? I just did a ton of damage, and if they were to go first and block one of them, let's just say they block Naruto Kage, that still gave me a co-op opportunity to do 2 AoEs without having to be blocked because it's a tribe, right? So that's my point when I say it's better off to have non-tribes versus tribes. And this has been the result of my testing for a very long time now, and it keeps coming up with the same results. I just more successful with having no tribes, right? And there's Kirin doing paralyzed, and there's Gara giving everybody chakra up, and now these guys are going to have full chakra, and this match is pretty much over. I mean, we'll just finish the rest of it just to get it out of the way. But you guys can see how cool Deidara is. He pretty much nuked everybody. He had the chance to stun if they all didn't die. He gave everybody crit chance up, right? So the fact that he's making everybody hit that much harder, guys, super important. Now, the catch here is a lot of these characters are not crit characters that I'm using. They're just a balanced team. But when I create a full crit team, you're going to see some insane numbers be pulled up. So I'm going to skip this. And that pretty much is the showcase, guys. I really hope that helped a lot of you see why he's so powerful and why he's good. I hope the kit was explained well, so you understand his utility and why he's considered a meta character and probably one of the best characters now in the game for support. But outside of that, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. I will be doing an I video today as well too to finish him up. I got him to 7, so just to finish up the 2 brothers being an I. So look out for that later on today. But again, this is Painblade, guys. Thank you for watching, and if you pulled Deidara, congratulations, best of luck getting him up, and please use him. He's fantastic, he's phenomenal, and think about revolving him around a crit team. If you have any further questions, guys, you know how to reach me. Hit me up on Discord, get into the comments, like, subscribe, share this video, guys. If you have any new friends who are starting to play or interested, I'm hoping these videos are helping. I'm getting a lot of love and feedback from the community, and I plan to continue giving you content as long as I can. All right, guys, have a great day. Talk to you soon.